the storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. The Golden Gophers will put total leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So USC's offense will start this game off with the football. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looking to throw, it's Nelson. With the catch, it's Lockett. There he goes! They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Send the tight end in motion. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Trojans are flying down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Lyle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this will be a bit of a... Oh, they blocked the kick. He's got the ball, and it's live. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
That pass is well off target. He got it. Leaves it with the back. Turning Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the right. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out, though, bringing it back. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. The Trojans headed quickly to the line. Using his legs, it's Lyle. Gets away from one, finds some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quickly complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Nelson. With the catch, it's Lyle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Trojans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the one.
Touchdown, Trojans! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the running back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete to the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. These guys have taken some serious lumps in Big Ten play, and I want to see if they've become demoralized.
Yeah, I think you're going to find out a lot about their mental toughness here in this game because at the start of the season, they were hoping to compete in Big Ten play. They've had some bounces not go their way. They've had some guys get injured. And now is the time in this game right here that you can turn it around by getting a win.
And it's hard. Obviously, such a difficult conference. The Big Ten, you got to bring your A game so many times or else you do get beat. You've had some setbacks. Now, how are we going to finish? We've talked about this season. We've talked about what we want to do, and we might not be living up to expectations, but we can control finishing strong.
They booted away on 4th down. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That's caught. It's fouled. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. To the air, it's Nelson. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Lockett. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab outside. It's Lockett. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback making checks. Looking to fire. He caught it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And the Trojans line it up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The chance. Trip to the end zone. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast. They try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught him. He was ready for that play.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Unloads quickly, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done there.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Dances away. He'll try to do it himself. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Lyle. Puts him in the spin cycle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. They're working that left side. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. Makes the grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Fired in from the red zone for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Finds his back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Complete downfield. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen, but the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think again, if you're this defense, you have an opportunity.
There he goes! Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Golden Gophers will line it up on 1st and 10. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Catch in the middle, it's Lanier. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Golden Gophers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That 3-touchdown lead has been cut to 7. The momentum has shifted, and now a chance to get it back Trojans moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
No huddle offense to the line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Finds his man. It's Jordan. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Nelson. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Wrapped behind the line, it's Lockett. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Offense gets the job. Again, you want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Looking to take a shot. Hauls it in down the sideline. Turning it. He smashes his way through again. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. To the ground with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play-action fake. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Minnesota! They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Makes it past the marker. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. They're going to ride this running back. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose. He's at the and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Trojans. That'll give him a little more breathing room. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the court.
He lobs one high down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Golden Gopher! And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll give it to him again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to convert on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Trojans are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. He'll pull it down. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
Well, look, I love the fact that he scrambled. You can't take a sack. You can't take a negative play at this point in the game. I just wish he would have stayed in bounds, though. You got to know as a quarterback here, we've got the lead. It's late. If he tackled in bounds, the clock keeps ticking.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Across the 25, he's got room. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown. He wants to start this drive with a pass. A strike downfield. space. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Minnesota! And the... This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Got it in the middle. It's Fowler. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a gap. It's Lyon.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead. Late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute, I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
The Trojans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Breaks into the open.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And the Trojans enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Moving away from pressure. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Spins away from the defense. Timeout call by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and time.
The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill.
And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a